resume the save as soon as every time I load this game now, there's a new place where it hangs up, and it's starting to make me a little bit scared. No, it's not real. That's my playing bit. We're going to the stream, of course. That's my little test world, the real solar. It's where I go and do a few things. And in fact, one of the things that we did there, I want to show you. First stream you've seen in 2 months due to school. You're on full break. Beautiful, all about that. I should probably move my microphone a little more over there. My stream is on my right hand side. I want my microphone over there so I can see. I also left in the Western US, meaning these streams are about 10 a.m. for you. Oh, welcome. I mean, glad to enjoy your morning coffee with you. I sure hope so. Anyway, I'm going to come into the vehicle assembly building. You might remember that we were having some trouble, some difficulties getting getting a booster tank up to our nuclear craft so we could see what was if we could put a craft together. Turns out we just found out that Kerbal engineering skills are not a thing in Realism Overhaul, which is a little bit scared, a little bit sad. I'm going to instantly press that button and start scrolling out before we even do anything, because I want to open up something here from my real scale solar save. This one here, it's my test save. If it opens up, we're going to look at side tug tank one in a moment, but I want to come down to the where's the G's? Goliath. I think you might know what this one is. After last stream, after the repeated failures, look at that money, by the way, 14 million. After repeated failures of last time, I got myself a small mass simulator together. Small, of course, being about 125 tons. It's one of the largest mass simulators that I am able to put together. Wow, I don't think the game likes it. I think it's too much. I think it might actually be too much. I also noticed that today YouTube has started getting past certain ad blocks. Not that I would ever use an ad block on the system that I make money. No, that would be silly. So here is Goliath. As I say, it's got a huge mass simulator on the top here. This is just. Was that my Wait. This should be in quiet mode. Let's just move this over to... How do I do that? There should be a streamer mode. Oh, well. I'm going to get pinged repeatedly throughout this, and it's going to be great. Your ad block. Okay, cool. But yeah, as I say, we've got... Let's retool... this one here. A huge mass simulator. Will it let me take this away? This is just battery. All this is battery. And man, my computer does not like having all of this loaded up. But with that in mind, this actually is not... Well, I mean, it is a usable craft, but oh, my computer... We're just going to go take it to the... let's press this to the launch pad. We're not trying to get this one up and out. Like that's not the way that's working. But I just wanted to show you what frustration finally drove me to. I mean, we'll start it. I can't let this go and then not start it. But like it's crazy. I just went with the okay. So if we take the M2 engine, it's the big vacuum engine. Hello, Miss Aligned. How are you doing? Good to see you. The big vacuum engine that we've got. And I just scale everything around that. I ended up putting quite a lot of F1Bs on the underside, the largest engine we have. And I kind of made some custom boosters on the outside. This is so large that regular separatrons or solid separation motors won't do it. I just had to use the same solid motors as these are and scale it up. All right, I'm going to hit go. We're not taking this to orbit. It would take the best part of, 20 minutes, I think it took in the end. In fact, all this time that I've been talking, we're at 9 seconds. Here is the startup sequence, and oh my god, is it a beast. I don't think we're going to break my PC, but that's the engine's firing up. Now, have we got solids on the same, or do I have to press the... It looks like we might have solids here, but do I have to press the stage again? I do. Let's go. It's only been a few seconds since that, since we pressed go to begin with. We are taking off, but look at the frames. This This unfortunately is not going to work for anybody, anything, anytime, anywhere, any place. Yeah, I don't think this is going to break my PC. It's alright. We're doing okay. I mean, I shudder to think of the frame rate right now with the fact that it's a terrible craft. It's great craft, but it's terrible on the resources, and also the fact that I'm streaming is quite a thing. I did sit through one of these launches. The PC fan, honestly, the moment I start Kerbal and streaming, my PC fan just doesn't stop. Occasionally hits an RPM never before seen, but that's all fun, I suppose. But yeah, so I'm gonna just hit space a couple of times, and we can watch all these things happen. But we're not going to ride this one up. So, like I said, we got solid motors on the side of my solid motors to provide appropriate amounts of separation force, so things don't just explode in my face. Interesting how they have taken off like that. That's proper rocket material there. I love that. It's tempting. We are actually going to have an explosion. Look at this one. So I'm going to just carry on hitting go. Is everything going? We've had one explosion. Not as many explosions as I was suspecting there would be. There we go. We got some stuff going on up there. The stage underneath me has exploded, probably heated by by my rockets, right? Do we have any more? I'm sure we've got more. And then this actually would be put in orbit on its own. It's got quite a few Delta V's to it, but like I said, no, we're not doing that. You only use restock and waterfall. Only use procedural. In this scale, I just can't find any parts that do what I want. So yeah, that craft will do anything we want. If there comes a point where we just want to lift a craft that will take itself to Jupiter, have a little probe on the end, and we don't really worry about it, that's the one we're going to do. If a half hour before the end of the stream I'm still blowing up craft, that's the one we're going to use. But I also, upon seeing how bad that was, had a go with an alternate design, and you can tell I'm happier with it because it's got colours on it. Again, using the and I'm probably going to be using this a lot now. I just needed to sit down and play the game a bit on my own, to come up with a few ideas. This here is just another one of those solid rocket procedurals. I like the spike. I don't know why. It's not so well placed here. What do we got here? This is not coloured. Gold, thank you. Oh no, I've started doing bads. Let's just put that back. Oh, Control Z is taking its time. There we go. We'll just put that back where it belongs. Now this does pretty much the same job of Goliath, but it makes sure that here is. Do you remember this payload? This is what we're trying to get up there. This is what we're trying to get into place. I'm going to save it and we're going to launch it. We're going to go do it. Your PC normally runs 20 frames per second running KSP. I mean that's I feel bad. Once upon a time would be good. Lurking whilst cooking. Yeah. I think everybody is well. In fact, how is everybody? Anybody got any major problems going down? My foot hurts, but no, let's not worry about that. I'm a little bit tired from starting my proper research project this week. Actually, with arguing with IT, but that's enough. And then the arguing's too strong. Just being like, I must have said the wrong words in the wrong order. You've misunderstood what I mean. You got calculus homework. Okay. I crave for the days of calculus. Actually, no. I'm much happier now. So not only have I just started work on gas flow around the galaxy, like how do certain elements end up in certain places, and the reason I'm interested is because the Dr. Vandervoort thinks that it might be neutron stars, and I'm like, oh, neutron stars, you say? Oh, big fan. Wait, I needed to see where the other craft was in its orbit relative to me. I believe... No, that's SAT test. Jupiter core. I put this off at a weird angle. See how I'm on that line? Okay. This one needs to come home. Hasn't... Wait, what are you doing there? How are you not in... Well, we'll tidy that one up when we are on orbital plane. Oh. Well, I think I'm just going to go for it. I think I'm just going to go... What is this space program if not a little sloppy? I'll just remember to go a little bit further south than I would normally. Anyway, 5, 4, 3, 2... Watch my frame rate drop. 1. Let's go! Thankfully, the orientation that I have the rocket in means I generally just need to pull nose up like this, and it sends me in the right direction. That's quite a lean that I've already got on. Let's not lean that far while we're still building our velocity. Now, really, if I the engine got so loud when we're out here. If I want to, we should be on. What happened? Wow. I'm going to assume I tapped the wrong button on my keyboard, but I didn't think I was even in that area there. So for demonstration, beautiful separation. Another beautiful separation. Surely there's liquids in there, and we get started. And then, of course, we can break apart with this. Oh, good explosion. Zoom out. And that last thing we watched explode, it was crazy how it did the explosions in the right order, was indeed the final payload. Not sure entirely what happened with that. I am going to pull my keyboard out and be visible a little bit more, but like my FAA letter time. I mean, to be fair, I think we need to start our own little investigation into what happened there. I mean, obviously pilot error. Maybe we should rebind the the throttle down key. Where are we relative? Yeah, no, we're definitely underneath, right? Actually, whilst we're here, do you have fuel to deorbit? No, I don't. Oh, I don't want to do that. It's going to take too long to go down there. Let's not do that. I was like, wait, I'll be a good steward of the space lanes. I'll quickly tidy up what I'm doing. Like, no doubt we've got the fuel here. Yeah, we've got fuel here. In fact, why isn't this... There was a reason we abandoned this one. Can you remember what it was? Or was it just we let the robot do it? That was the problem. Well, we'll come back to that one. Someone remind me in the non-too-distant future that we have one right there. And we'll go back and have a look because we've got a thread that we're following here. Let's keep to it. Let's keep to it. If the loading screens will let me. If any game needs a loading sim, like a little loading game, there just needs to be a little gravity point in the middle, and then you can just like fly your little rocket with infinite fuel around the outside, right? Like, wouldn't that be fun? That would actually be incredible fun. I'd be all about that. So that's not the one we're after. Side tug. That's the one we're after. Dare I try and just launch two? Launch to it, that's what I should really say. It's just over there on this line. It's coming behind me. I'm going to have the smaller orbit. Can I do the smaller orbit? 105,000 and... Yeah, no, surely I can do the smaller orbit. Who am I to not fly reckless? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1... There we go. How good with the robot and Ullage? Yeah. Oh, it was the Ullage issues, wasn't it? That was definitely an issue there. Hugh Jojo, welcome. And Baras, I'm going to go with, I believe, or like a Tetris clone. I do like Tetris clones. The normal KSP memory code is held together with shoestrings and bubblegum. It's true. And then, you know, I hate to say it because the mods do a lot of work, right? But sometimes the way some of the mods interact with what's going on is not the friendliest either. I'm going to just go in this direction, right? I think this is the way to full. Maybe I should put some SAS on as well. I just realised I'm just raw dogging this, so that's a little bit too much. We should just be able to prograde our way to a relatively flat orbit here. In fact, I want to be turning over a little bit faster than we are, because inevitably we end up with our apoapsis up far too high. Far too high. Like even now, I feel like we're not falling over quite the way we would like to. Should we have a look at where our orbit node is? Okay, I'm trying to fight the SAS now. Because I want to pull that in line with this pink node. This pink node is, you know, where my station isn't, but the station isn't on the same line that the station is. That's a terrible explanation, but you'll just have to trust me on that one. So if we draw a line from the top of the pole here down through the pink line, the pink marker, and down, that's where. Oh, I need to get back to surface. Look in the right direction. Oh, smooth separation. I love that. I spent ages working on that. That's the line where the orbit of our target lines on our nav ball. So I want my orbit marker, prograde marker here, to line up somewhat with that line. I don't really care how up or down I am, what the altitude reads as, but what I do really care about is getting on that line. Let's come out and have a look at this. Yeah, as you can see, that number is dropping relatively fast. The closer my ascending and descending node is, the better. Of course, it's not going to be 0 because I am off the line a little bit, so we're going to have to see that. If you have lag problems, have you allocated more storage memory? Possibly. My copy of Kerbal is old and abused. At some point, I probably could do with going with a fresh install. There may be mods lurking in there that I have forgotten all about, and CCAN doesn't highlight because I only get CCAN to show me the most recent versions of stuff. And yeah, there's probably some troubles going on there. Says KSP is so jank. No, KSP is so jank it just refuses to die. it's a crazy. So I've been watching a molecular biologist. That Amazing Clockwork, I think is the name of the channel. I search for Clockwork anyway. And he does these amazing animations of everything, like molecular biology-wise, that is going on inside you. The one that caught my attention was his vision one. How'd you go from photon to brain signal? That was kind of cool. But he says, like, the phrase is "life just works." But it gets said in a variety of ways. So either life just works, you know, it just does its thing. Life just works, or life just works, you know. And I feel like KSP is the same sort of thing. You know, it just works. It's like orbital dynamics and stuff like that. But it only just works. Let's go down to prograde. I don't think we need to be so up on our apoapsis at the moment. Watch that number there, 131. 1 minute 31 seconds. Yeah, 32 now. So we've got enough thrust behind us that we're not in trouble. That's sometimes something that can happen to me. Oh man, I needed that. That was about half a cup of tea in 10 seconds. That was good. A mug of tea. Cup of tea always leaves you with the impression that, you know, a little pinky out and a sup on it. That unfortunately is not how I drink my tea. I mean, I'm sure it'd be lovely. Get out there, get the old tablecloth out, and a wonderful bit of cream tea or whatever. The dang Brits. Yeah, that's what I did. I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry. I can say in it if you want. Alright, how are we doing on our launcher? This is possibly the only problem with Real Scale Solar System. It just takes so long. I'm going to nose down a little bit. I feel like, I nosed down too far and the aerodynamics were trying to drag me back. Well, I don't know what was trying to drag me back then. We are quite high for it to be the aerodynamics. I want to try, as I say, to keep a lower orbit. I'm not going to be able to get much lower than 151 because that's like 140 is our atmosphere ceiling. But hopefully, can we get an ascending, descending node up? Okay, 1.9 over there, 1.8. Okay, I think we are just lined up, ready to fly wherever we need to fly to. And I'm hoping... Oh, there goes my stage. That's good. That's designed. This one gets dropped in the atmosphere. And then this continues on. One of the major design additions I did was this extra nitrogen tank along the outside here. All of this is filled with nitrogen for our RCS control here. Of course, whilst we're under full throttle and got our gimbaling engines, we don't need it. Module Manager is every KSP modder's best friend. It's true. I do use it. I used to actually know how to do module... write the configs. Yeah, I used to know how to do that. But yeah, I've learned a lot of other things in the meantime, and that has definitely left me, which is a shame because I'd love to try and get things like the breaking ground parts into real scale. It's just configs, right? It's bound to just be configs. If there's some actual coding involved, I can also learn some C# if need be. That really is to go faster stripe. I mean, you know. Got it. Style counts for something. Style counts for something. I need to pull my nose down here. Look at those numbers ripping away from me. And not yet. Okay, well, 113 might be a little bit too deep into the atmosphere, but let's see if we got anything that looks like a rendezvous. No, we definitely need to go up to our Apple app system. Maybe use those wonderful RCS ports that I was talking about. Starsky and Hutch car. It's got a good look to it, right? It speaks. Maybe I'll start considering having unified paint jobs on my rockets. But at the moment, every stage gets its own color. I just feel it. I just think it's great. Shall we use this and let's see how much. Wait, let's click over here. How much does our fuel deplete when I'm trying to turn myself onto the prograde marker? That's quite a weird camera control. It's not quite how I'd want it. Let's go that one. Oh, that's terrifying. That makes me feel like I'm falling back down to earth. So once again, I'm feeling like it's not quite giving us enough push. Even though there's like, a bunch of nozzles down the bottom here, only 2 of them are pointed in the direction that I really need. We've got 3 side to side and 3 up and down, or forwards and back, I suppose. But when it comes to just holding our position, there's only 2. That is a poor design choice. We'll have to figure that out at some point. I also don't want to turn on these at the top here because well, I need that for rendezvous pretty much. We'll see how it goes. We've got the Raptors on here that should hopefully give us all the control we need. I kind of don't like. Yeah, look how much fuel that's taking. I mean, now that we're drifting, can I just press this and we'll just leave it to go? How about a little bit of physics warp here? Okay, KSP module manager still. Cool. So we've got three tanks. They should be draining roughly equally. I spent a little bit of time making sure the fuel flow went exactly where I wanted it to go. I'm not keen on the transition point here. I feel like there's a fairing of some description that I could use to make this a little bit nicer. I'm not sure how, but I feel like that would be cool. I feel like that would be cool. Now the real question is, do I have anything on here at all that provides... I don't know, stabilizer. No, I don't know. Well, is that doing what I think it does? These stabilizers, are they providing some sort of rotational damping? I'm hoping so. We'll find out as we swing towards here, because it is trying to control itself. Down the bottom here, we can have a look at what's going on the controls. I feel like it's doing well, because we've not drifted out of your position for any of the time that we've been going back and forth. So something has some sort of control. And then when we are looking in the right direction, I will spin us up to apoapsis and use some of that nitrogen that we're carrying. See if we can't get the periapsis out the top of the atmosphere. It's kind of important. Entering the atmosphere at orbital velocities, it's not ideal, especially when you're trying to use this trip to go to a craft in orbit. I mean, are we even close? Do I just like boost my way up there, give myself enough time to spin around, something like that? Like if I press here. Wrong orbit. Low. Warp here, for instance. I mean, the drift is pretty okay. I think I can handle this. I was planning to point in that one direction. How do I put streamer mode on when it's not come on its own? Kind of crazy. Let's have a quick look. Don't know how to silence this in one go. Lol. And none of this is what I want to talk about out loud, so that's even worse. Alright, I guess I'm going to shut it down for the moment. Am I, as in my craft, spinning around to look at the right direction? I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? Maybe if we speed up time a bit, but I don't know. Definitely some sort of turning going on. Am I going to get there before we hit? Apoapsis? I doubt it. Let's put this on. Let's just see what it does. That'll be better. Arrow comes in and hits bloke with coconut shell. Message for you, sir. Lol. I'm not seeing any Python for time. I mean, there's a reason for that, obviously. It's been a while. It's been a while. Is it now just spinning on its own axis? Okay, so if I was going to make this again, I'd probably put more nitrogen thrusters on it. Maybe another cluster of these up each of the boosters. I really felt like this would be enough. I do like the square procedural tank underneath the long stripe. It really helped. I was having trouble arranging the nozzles in the correct manner. Where are we right now? I'm gonna guess. All right, there's the GeoGuessr. What have we got? We've got a frozen coastline over there, and then I mean, is this Australia? Where are people guessing that we are right now? I feel like we're probably Southern Pacific Ocean. Have we done a full orbit? I don't know. Maybe that's Madagascar over there. Oh no, it's the Middle East. Okay. What was I seeing off in the... It must have just been a cloud. Maybe this? Okay, interesting. Well, I was wrong. Everybody fails their GeoGuessr. Oh shit! Closer than I was. At least you were just like one major ocean over. Okay, are we pointed in the right direction yet? Are we pointed in the right direction? I think I'm pointed in enough of direction that if I start just thrusting forwards, we can start making some serious headway on this. I mean, I've only got 2 ignitions for this craft, right? One now. So I think what I'm going to do is shut down these engines. Oh, I could play the 1 engine, 2 engine game, right? What's this one? Is this also still on? So once all those are shut down, I can literally go... let's do a quick save. Just to make sure my assertion is right. Now if I throttle up, you can see my nitrogen thrusters taking over. And I mean, this might take a little time, but I've got the ability to speed up time, and we should be able to rip through a little bit more of that. The what now? I'm not sure what we were the what nowing at. Little more context on the what now. What, the one engine, two engine game where we turn one engine, where we only have one engine on, so we can use up that ignition, and then use the other two as another ignition, thus giving me some extra oomph. This isn't anywhere near good enough, is it? I think I am going to use that one extra engine. Yeah, because I would like my periapsis to be at least 140, and this is... That's a long way away, right? Are we in agreement that that is a particularly long way away? I might use that middle engine. It's going to happen so quick. It's going to happen so quick. Watch this number. What did I say? 180. I should. Okay, you can't turn the throttle down. That's literally not how this game works. Okay, let's just let that tumble. It doesn't matter. Maybe the SAS will come in and win this one for us. But let's now add a maneuver here and see if we can't get a nice little rendezvous. That's the wrong way. Okay, maybe not then. Let's try instead. Clear that and go again. Oh, I can't believe it. That's so far. Okay, not that one. How about if we bring it down a bit more? If we perform that maneuver and then wait, can I get one of these in here? Add a maneuver. How close does that get? I don't think that's any better than just waiting. Now I've got too many maneuvers on the go. Let's clear that and clear that. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, actually, this is a lot. Maybe I do need that little maneuver. That is a day and 17. It comes in really close to each other, though, by the end. But if instead we do... just come in a little bit. Don't know how we're going to achieve these maneuvers yet, but like, don't worry, I'll figure it out. See, ideally I want this one on 130 meters per second. Is not going to work, is it? I've got another stage. I don't know why I'm stressing so much about this. We can just drop this and it'll be fine. Okay, I'm going to do these maneuvers. Let's do it. Taking little sips, but you need a swig. I mean, I'll take that. Cormorant Space Shuttle mod for KSP is probably the best space shuttle mod. Maybe. I like to just build mine out of parts, you know. Man, I'm really feeling the terrible RCS capabilities of this craft right now. It's definitely room for improvement, but these are legitimately the largest blocks that were available to me. I wonder if maybe we couldn't do like an actual liquid engine here. You know, do some of the small satellite engines instead, and then have a different fuel source here. That's a large old truck. Well, it's all about to be over. We've burnt through 2.4 million litres. We're down... Well, we've done 1.8 million litres. Maybe we'll be doing that manoeuvre a little bit sooner than we thought. What I'd like to do is just get to periapsis and just make a little bit. How are we still spinning so violently? That's a question. It's a question that I'm not sure I've got an answer to. Miss my mouse, lol. Let's try and... No, what is going on with this? Could we speed up time? That's probably going to help, right? 3 times speed. Watching that nitrogen drop down, that's my main concern right now, is how much nitrogen we have left for the manoeuvre. Well, not for manoeuvres, but just to hold us in the right direction. I'm not sure why it wants to spin like that. That really, really, really is troublesome. Burns a lot of nitrogen every time it happens. Now, is it going to be able to even hold itself in space? Hopefully, just as the liquids run out, it holds itself steady. That'd be kind of cool. I would really appreciate that if that was the case. Is it going to work? I mean, is it held steady now? If I turn it off, does it just hold itself there? I fear that maybe we got some part clipping or something that's inducing some phantom forces. To mention, I think it was just burning in the wrong direction. Okay, what happens if I speed up time now? I mean, we're looking in the same direction. I'll take it. Let's warp over there. Do I want to have... Let me click that. What view do I want to have whilst we do this? That's a question I've got. I want to bring my apoapsis down a bit, but not too much. 132. It's going to be difficult. Oh, apart from... Never mind. Can't do this stage. Say goodbye. I also want a whole bunch of these others. Why is it unstable 50%? That really worries me. I'll just do one of these. Oh, we got a problem again, haven't we? Wait, turn that off. We need to turn on. Oh no, that's disable. Those should be on. Got nitrogen. Then nitrogen tanks. Just want to burn forwards. But this. Disable crossfeed. So off and back on. Why not? No. What? Let's turn all of the RCS on. Let's save it first. We'll experiment a bit quick. We'll find. So some reason I can't get these RCS thrusters to turn on. I'm trying to thrust forwards. I've got the RCS on. We've got the maneuver node on. It just seems to be something wrong here. Okay, why was that? Enabled. Enabled. Let's just do that. And we'll try and figure out the source of that problem at some point. Okay, let's go. This is definitely an issue, right? Are these not on? What? Why? What was wrong there? I mean, that is quite the power slide away from here. You know, but we're aiming for style points the whole time as well, right? Quick drop in. How are we doing? Yeah, there was a moment there where it wasn't going so well, but I think we're back to somewhat normal now. Best be. We're now waiting for a maneuver to be performed here. No, that one ended up putting me in the surface. That's no good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 orbits is a lot of orbits. And we actually need to go to 7 and then go further out. Like that. 193 kilometers. Surely we can do better. 106 is the best? No, my friend. We must be able to do better. For call from last week, we're still trying to get the tanks on the main ship. Yep, hey, how's it going? Space shuttle was overused in cinematography, changed your mind. It was iconic at the time. Not nearly as much as Nick Cage is getting overused in suspense. Ooh. So if I bring this all the way here, can we get closer than 113? It's going to be tough, especially with controls like that. But I think I should be able to. 99. That's a little bit better. Just going to make sure we're not like running into a planet or anything. That would kind of be bad. Oh. Good moment to have a look over here. Very pretty. Very pretty. I am a little bit out of liquids, and that's unfortunate. No, mate, running to the planet is just fine. I mean, it's not as bad as it could be, but it's pretty bad. Which button is it to bring this back up? The real question is, am I going to end up pointing in the right direction with the power of the reaction wheels here? Are they actually going to do their job? That would be very cool, as some things are. One thing I did notice last time, Wick was saying, aren't we close for our window? It's 2 days. It's 2 days. So as long as we can do it in, 11 hours, that ain't going to work, is it? I need to nail that quick ascent. Oh, we're just going to have to lift the whole thing, aren't we? They're like... Unless I went now and went, okay, you're looking in the right direction. Let's go launch another one. Add maneuver. It's gonna get messy. I'm almost certain of it. Should probably change the name. Let's call this one 2. And let's actually call this one too. Is there a rename? Which part can rename? I know you're around here somewhere. No, not you. This one. Command rename. Let's change your name here. Let's go look at tug number 1. Let's see if he's also on the correct path. We'll see what we can do with that. I don't like the fact that we've got many alarm clocks on the go, but we'll just have to see. He's in a very similar position. Very similar position. I can't really cast his aspersions because he's been approximately at 0 Oscar-winning films. Okay. Ooh. The city's shining through, despite the fact that it's not nighttime. I think that might be what's going on there. Maybe we're over the Himalayas or something. Things that pop up through the. Oh, I mean, kind of. Probably not, though. Alright, anyway. We want to do exactly the same thing here. We want to come out. We want to find you. Oh, we are already. Okay, that's good. That's good. Periapsis seems like a great place to do. Wait, no. Where do we cross the closest? Are we smaller orbit the whole way? Okay, well, I guess here, add maneuver, and we'll just see what we can do with it. I don't quite feel this whole maneuvering system at the moment. 2, 3, 4, 5. This is going to be more than 11 hours, isn't it? Because that was very hard to see what was going on, right? Very hard to see what was going on. Alright, let's point you in the right direction as well. That's another level. We're going to have overlapping timers, right? There's going to be some problems here. There's going to be some problems. Well, we'll see. How's your spacecraft juggling technique? I hope it's good. Have we turned to sports chat in the chat? What is going on with that? All right, do we try another one? How many can we juggle at once? How many are you guys comfortable with juggling at once? Because I could just launch all 6. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, I thought that was just going to be a normal throat clear, and came with some interesting sounds. You. Load. What problems? There were problems in that flight, such as this. Well, not so much that. That one's not the worst problem. You are, though. Why are you disabled? Let's turn those back on. Enabled and enabled. I have no idea how they got turned off. What are we going to do about this? I was saying that I was just going to take a copy from that, and we're going to slap like this. Boom. How do you feel about that? I feel like we might get away better with. Oh, I don't know actually. I kind of want to put it center with the engine, but of course, because I put weird, funny shapes on the bottom here, the middle is not where it looks like it is. I think I can live with this, though. I think I can live with this. I think that might be better. Where we go? Jupiter is the target, but yeah, as you say, at the moment, I think we're more on the technology demonstration side. Yeah. We'll just see how it goes. Yeah, if I can actually get out to Jupiter, it'll be great. I'm supposed to be doing a flyby past Venus. No, it was Mars. Ceres, maybe Vesta, and then Jupiter. Proof of concept. Well, that's why I like the technology demonstration. It sounds a little bit more formal than proof of concept. Lost you at Vesta. It's one of the large asteroids. Ceres is the largest. Ceres has full 10 or 50% of the asteroid belt mass. It's a lot anyway. A lot of the mass of the asteroid belt was just in this one lump of rock, Ceres. And then Vesta is the next one. And Vesta is like the center of a smashed up planetoid. It's so full of like rocks, not rocks, of metals and stuff, that it can't just be your average rock. It's got to have come from something that was hot and full of enough materials that it all kind of like percolated down and made an iron core, which, you know, that's kind of cool, right? It's kind of cool. Let's try and get a good orbit here. Hopefully we can do better. I don't know. I wish I knew where the direct ascent path lay. You know, because on Kerbin, I know that, you know, when it's just coming over the desert, well, just at the end of the desert, then's the time to launch, because it will line everything up perfectly for you. But here, I mean, it's right in front of me. The last one was right behind me. Should we try right in front of me this time? I think that's fine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Let's go. I'm going to try and go just directly upwards to begin with and see how we go. I pressed target. Wait, no. Power slide. You want a power slide off the pad, right? This is what we're doing. This time without the oops for the past few. Oh, you know, we make our efforts. One of the good things is that has told me which way we're steering now. I was unsure which way the orbit lay, and as I was just going towards my target, that did quite well for us. Look at that sideways, like how far sideways this marker is already. I'm now going to look over that way. I feel like now's a good time to actually point in that direction, and just kind of hold here for a bit just to see how we are doing. KSP's just crashed. Oh no. Twitchi is going for Tokyo Drift kind of thing. Well, you know, I like to do stunts when we get. We need next time we need to do a 360 or a backflip, I suppose would be the way of saying it. That'd be a lot of fun. I'd have a lot of fun. We are about to, well, I was about to say about to run out of fuel, but with the current frame rate, I've got a feeling it's going to be a little time. Let's go prograde now. We're definitely flying a little bit too upright, if you will. 9 kilometers up. I really would like to be looking about 45 degrees about here. That's quite a savage profile, but away it goes. Just exploding from aerodynamic forces there. Like there was nothing that made that explode. It was just backflipping. As I was saying, what was I just saying? Oh no! I want to keep on quite a low orbit if possible, because it's ahead of me again. Wait, no, we want to go higher. Crude mission. There is a dude in orbit. Yes, there is. We'll go and have a look at that craft, shall we? When we finished our takeoff here, I will do my best to show you the craft. I've just realised that maybe we want to turn this way a bit and get my orbital velocity pointed more in the direction we want to be going. 28 kilometers in the air might not be the time to have done that, but you know, let's get our orbital velocity going where we want. Yeah, I mean, the good thing about Victims is that you don't need to have a good comm network set up for it. So that's why I was mostly about it. This is quite a savage turn, but I think it's going in the right direction. I think it's going well. Let's try and just bring these markers back together now. Where are we? 39 kilometers up. Yeah, I'll level out. I'll level out. Why not? What could go wrong here? In fact, let's have a... No, not that. Let's have a look at the numbers here. 51 kilometers of an apoapsis. 6.2 million meters underneath the surface. My periapsis. It's fine. There's dies of aerodynamic forces. It's good. The sacrifice for the greater comnet. At some point, we need to start thinking about infrastructure, things that we can put in space that will make this whole thing a lot easier. I'm not sure exactly what we want. But if you know, let me know. Obviously, like a refueling point would be great, but I don't know whether we can do anything like that as the game stands. You know, RSS stands. I don't like the fact that my apoapsis is dropping rather severely here. We need a bit more up, I went over too soon. There we go. That's more like it. I think 30 degrees should be fine, right? About 30 degrees. Apoapsis, the time to my apoapsis now climbing back up. That's good. It's currently only about 2 kilometers ahead of me, so that's yeah. That's possibly something we need to work on there. But as I have stated in the past, the atmosphere near the top of the atmosphere is incredibly thin. It's not like us being halfway up puts us halfway through the molecules. Not even close. You're through most of the molecules by what, 20 kilometers up, something like that. You build a mining base around the Mun, and so we're playing. Oh. We're playing real scale solar system, so we don't have a Mun. We have the moon. It's just a couple of solar panels for now. We're alright for now. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. Let's go faster. Yeah. If we can survive with one, that'd be cool. I'm not sure if we're going to survive with one. We're pretty close to having the orbit that I wanted, though. Turns out I was asking for too much. Well, we'll see what happens. I'm willing. Oh no, there's still a couple left. So it was my SAS that blew up. I think I'm okay with that. I think I can live with that. And I nosed up far too far. I should have let myself just drift. Well, we've lost some bits, but I'm not that bothered. A little more bothered about this. My apoapsis being quite so high up. It's trying to tell me that I'm out of orbit. Not out of the atmosphere. I mean, great. Yeah, I am. I'm burning pretty much straight down to bring my apoapsis down, which is also putting my periapsis up because the energy has to go somewhere, right? Thanks very much, BWV. Want to put you through more pain? That's all right. We've had worse launches. Actually, no. This one might be the worst in the RSS stream. It's recoverable though. That's what you want to know from a flight. Recoverable. Okay, we're getting close. I can feel it. Apoapsis is running away from me. It's hard to keep everything in track when that's happening. Oh no, I ended my engines too soon. And we know 112 or whatever is not the winner. Though we do have so many more thrusters that it's just working. Okay, let's do that to a single engine. And we're just going to burn a bit. still didn't do enough. What a fool. What a fool. Sorry, I'm just quickly juggling some controls here. I've got to get my periapsis up just a little bit. Just a little bit. Though I feel like the effort to try and take control of my craft might burn a lot of my nitrogen here. Why are these on now? These should not be turned on right now. How can I turn off fuel flow? Now that they're on... okay, alright. I'm just going to have to do the thing that was troublesome earlier. I thought their action group wasn't until number 3. Okay, no biggie. They just went off in the wrong place. E. What did I say to press E? Okay, I'm pressing forwards now, and we're just gonna get this above 140. Literally just. It's gonna take a little while, so I should probably increase time. Why? Wait, are these different? 220s? No, 220. They're the same, right? 2,200s, in fact. Yeah. So why are these ones so much more powerful? I don't know. I felt like I was going much faster when we had all of those firing. Well, no worries, because it will get there. 8, 9, 41. There we go. We'll just have, what, 40.1. Oh! The fact that I was time accelerating, adding a bit to my periapsis. That's fine, but not ideal. Alright, let's turn that back off. Let's see how we're doing in relation to my target, which is you. No, we can't go down at any point. I want to be just beyond. So I can only go faster. Yeah, okay. And we meet up in one orbit there. And that should actually put us, yeah, close to being on a similar orbital path. I'll take that. I will take that. I think it's going to be good. And we'll get there much quicker than the others. Much quicker than the others. In fact, that said... Man, these are still hot. I don't have any radiators. That's the pro... No, wait, we do. Extend that radiator. Hopefully I can collapse it back down afterwards. Yes, we can. Okay, that's fine. And we'll watch the heat drain out of these parts. That's interesting. I've never actually done it that way before. Is there like a temperature readout anywhere? There's not. We'll just see whether this actually does do that, and then we'll see from there. Right. What I want to do now is to rename this vessel because it's number 3, not number 1. I mean 34 if you want. The RCS is making its way there, but oh my gosh, it is long. How many hours in KSP? I mean, Steam will tell you. Oh no, let's gotta find my library. There we go. Steam will tell you that it is 1,345, but I can tell you I've got at least a couple more 100 hours than that. I invite you to go onto my channel and look for something called Kerbal Collaborative Warfare. There's a lot more there that didn't get saved to Steam because I did it all through CCAN, and unfortunately those CCAN numbers are lost. My current install says 4 hours, and that's really not the case. It was fun times. You enjoyed this? Thank you. I enjoyed that series as well. It's a shame that KSP 2 flopped so hard, and well, there was a semi-promise from Penguin to do KSP to do what's it number 2, Collaborative Warfare 2. Let's close this. You know, despite it being super stressful, like you have no idea how stressful it was. It was good fun. Trying to get what was a lot of it was a lot of editing. It was a lot of just even trying to come up with a skit every week, or no, well, it was once a month because we were doing it the save landed in your lap, and you had a week to get it crunched out. Really, you know, If you wanted to keep it running, if you wanted the series to keep running rather than grinding to a halt, Anyway. I wanna go. I wanna turn these engines on probably. Activate. Got 200 and what's it meters to go. It's very stable. Let's go. How quickly is this just going to burn through this? Okay, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's quite a wobble to it though. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll take that. It's good for me. If it's good for you. Oh, look how close that is. All right, let's stage. Let's get rid of this bit. No, nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. And now I'm going to turn these on one at a time. Sure would have been nice to set up an action group for that, right? You know what? I think action groups are probably my least used piece in the game, even though they're probably one of the most useful things. That's a hell of a separation. Okay, all right. 404. We can do better. We can do better. Mostly by this. Add maneuver. Pull it down. 3.9. There are so many numbers on screen. I just can't. How do I reset all of these? And what is going on with this guy and just spinning around? Are you not settling? Let's just press some buttons and see what it does. How do I chill it out? I'm not 100% convinced it knows what it's doing. I'm not convinced I know what I'm doing either, but I'm not 100% convinced it knows what it's doing. Whoa, look at all the bits. They're all part of the same debris, okay. Why do we have so many other bits? I'm not entirely sure on that one, actually. What are your what was FAQ? Remind me. I asked the streamer, should I buy KSP1? He said yes. Yes. Yeah, I 100% agree. If you're going to buy any rocket simulator game, KSP, if you KSP1, if you then ask me what the next one would be, Juno New Origins. I enjoy Kerbal Kind. Not as bad as China. Well, I mean, we say that, but I do quite regularly just dump a booster wherever it lands. Yeah, I'm like, well, took off, good enough. And I think that's one of the problems at the moment, is it not? I am not sure whether this will go where it needs to go under the power of reaction wheels. But I feel like whatever the RCS was doing, it wasn't going where it needed to go. So I'm gonna give this a go at trying to sort itself out. What do we reckon? I'm just not buying it. I just don't think it's gonna stop. I just don't think it's gonna stop. Maybe we'll just spin round to the right spot and look at all these. How do I get rid of some of these overlays? You, go away. I don't care about you. You over here. You need to go as well. Alright, cool. You're the one I am looking for. But what I care more about is that one there. So now I should be able to bring these closer together. The number that why have you gone away? The number that I'm looking at is the intercept difference. Oh yeah, look how much faster I need to go. The intercept distance, sorry. The problem is, for this maneuver to work, it kind of needs to happen at the ascending node. So we get a free extra number just to clutter up my view. Okay, 155 is further away than we were when we were like miles away from each other. Not that way. How about this way? We're getting a free sunrise there. I don't need that. Thank you. What's going on? Why can't I get any closer? What is our limiting factor here? Okay, alright, I see. So let's bring those together like this, and then some combination here is going to get me where I need to be. I guarantee you this. Whether I can find that combination. That it? That where I need to be? 5, 4. Oh, we had a 4. Do we let the computer do it? That's so exact, I think I might let the computer do it. Oh, it's going to burn through all my RCS, isn't it? Because of the ullage meter. I'm not getting the computer to do it. Oh. How much do we have left? It's this one that needs more nitrogen on it. Forget everything else. This is the problem. Just to light the raptors, isn't it? Isn't it? Okay, let's go. What a tumble. What a tumble. Okay, we're here. I'm just going to do this like manually. If I can. See, that's already burning extra sideways. That's not what I want. Looking at this propellant meter here. 73, 78. I mean, how risky do we want it to be? Stable. I'll take stable, thank you. Have I shut down the engines? Why? Oh, it's gonna spin me around again. I'll take it though. Whatever needs to happen. I'm never going to be able to see those markers come together. just gotta trust the numbers. 3, 2, 1. Hey, that's pretty good. Hey, that's pretty good. Turn my RCS off. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I knew I could do better than the robot. Okay, the next thing we need to do is quick save it. Are you the only American in the chat? I don't know, maybe. It's a weird time of day for Americans to be out, but that's cool. That's cool. I say weird. Not that weird. I would like to warp here. Target. Retrograde. Oh, what are you? Wait, what are you? Oh, you're like galaxies or something. Oh no, it was cities. It was obviously cities. It's Venus over there. We went there 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. There's Jupiter. That's where we're trying to go. Would you believe that this same person who can't dock around Earth landed on Venus? Crazy. Okay, so we're headed towards the negative marker here. This is going to be quite awkward. What do you reckon? Get a little closer? I reckon we get a little closer. Maybe without that swing in my... Oh, no. Is my craft going to be able to swing it back? The reaction wheel's going to do anything? I'm tempted to take the roll authority off of these. I definitely feel like that's one of the things that are causing us trouble. Roll. And you roll. Now do your thing. Show me something now. Now if I try and stop the roll... Oh, no, still won't let me stop the roll. Okay, I mean, that's fine, I guess. That's fine. We are coming at quite a speed, 600 meters per second or so. That's going to take me a good burn to be able to bring that down. Where are they relative to us? So if there's the planet, we want to look up and out. There's the planet, up, out. He's over there somewhere. Maybe up here? No. We might never know. Separation currently, let's have a look. 120. Okay, when this gets down to less than 100, I'm just going to burn through some time. You know, I'm sure nothing will go wrong there. We should be able to now see him in this view. There we go. Hello. This is the first time a few of you have seen this, so this is the craft we're on our way to. Whether this is going to actually work well for us is another matter. We are dangerously low on nitrogen. But if we can get our speed down to next to nothing. I never know how long to leave it for. Can't right click this? Okay. So of course I don't want the spool up time of my engines causing issues, though it will. Okay, let's start this. I'm gonna put this over here so I can keep an eye on that number there. Supposedly 23 kilometers, right? Going forwards, why is this not going up? How long is it going to take, do you reckon? About that long. Okay. I'm just going to carry on going until I see under 35. Why is there always a purple Kerbal? Same reason that my Minecraft skin is purple and that I currently have purple hair. It's just cool. Bit of branding, if you will. It's a good way of you knowing that it is me. 30. And yeah, I guess that is why I have purple hair as well. Let's go down. I don't know how to let this go. I don't know how far to go with it now. Let's just go. How long is it going to take to shed 600 meters per second? Yeah, no, I do. You could tell by my mates and my cup of tea and various things like that. I mean, right now, which country am I in? I'm not in England. I don't know why I need to be cryptic about it. I'm in Wales, the capital city of Cardiff. 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's pretty low speed there. I'll take that. Oh, I'm super worried about my RCS burning through all my fuel. "27 kilometers. Can I just point there and burn? I think I can just point there and burn, right? Still stable. Let's go for it. Too much. Retrograde. Slow down. There I... Watching the propellant. Let's turn the RCS on. Hopefully it'll just keep spinning, and at some point I feel like it's a good time to slow down. My periapsis under. Thank you. Good shout. I will bear that in mind. I mean, to be fair, the two orbits are pretty close to as low as they can be. Do you reckon I can carry on tumbling a little bit and get closer? Why are my propellants unstable? I'm tumbling. The whole point of the tumble was to be somewhat propellant stable. Okay. How about if we physics warp it? That any better? Little bit set out. Oh. Okay, let's... Still not quite pointed in the right direction, am I? I wanna slow down and then point back at them. We're gonna do this a lot, I think. The real question is whether we can keep the propellant stable during the whole journey. Do you like the look of the KSP UI? It's alright. There's no problem with it. I feel it falls down with these menus, but like, how else are you gonna do it? I like this bit here and the nav ball. I think the nav ball is obviously, it's taken out of actual aircraft, so it's pretty utilitarian. It does the job. The staging is nice, but it takes up a lot of room, and you're never really sure what's coming next. The same with like your mods bar over here. It's got its failures, but it does good. Streams of Grape just found it a few days ago. Hey, Castle Racing, how you doing? Thanks. We are, I mean, we're kind of a little bit, if you don't mind me saying it, struggling. But I think we're doing okay. Okay, I did it that way because I kind of wanted to speed up and slow down. We're still like kilometers away from it, but we're moving at a relative pace now. 60 meters per second should mean every 2 seconds that point whatever drops down a little bit, and as long as we can somewhat be close to our target retrograde marker, that's the word I'm trying to find, then we should be able... There's got to be some lag in this control system, right? Like it's pointing in weird directions at weird times. I think I'm going to slow down. May have been too much. I mean, it put me back into orbit, so that's good. I just want to, like, tumble my way over there, which is a terrible way of doing it. But I've got all this propellant in my fuel tank. Let's try and go this way, actually. Now, I do have some reaction wheels on this craft. There's a few around. I should have put more around the bottom here, but they're not very good. The reaction wheels on this craft. I'm saving this little bit of nitrogen because at some point I'm going to throw the engines aside, and then we're going to just have this this tank in the middle here, which is the whole point, by the way. The whole is to deliver this liquid hydrogen to that craft over there. Well, and the radiator and like the tank in general. That's probably not the way I want it to go. Let's try and speed up if we can. Oh, I think I don't like how fast I'm going. I think I already don't like how fast I'm going. Where's our target? Okay, 3 meters away from it. Not the best idea. Let's turn around because it's also going to slow me down. So if we turn on the engine now... Something like that. Now 10 meters per second towards it. At what point do I just want to throw everything aside, take control, and use the tiny amounts of RCS to just like push me around as slow as possible? I've got the feeling for it. Go quite as planned either. Oh, that didn't even fire up the engine in time. So all I'm trying to do now is get a little bit of burn towards the target. That's pretty bad. Might just have to stop us at some point. Late Hugh Jojo. This is my first stream of yours. Love RSS. It's favourite way to play, but man, it's considerably more difficult. It really is. When I first started playing, I was like, I didn't understand just quite how much more difficult it is. It's a lot more difficult. I can live with it. So I ain't no problem, you know. What's my close approach right here? That's not right. That's not right at all. Okay, maybe I'm riding the close approach. Let's... 45 meters per second, that's a lot. I really want to slow this down, but... Trying to slow this down turns out to be quite awkward. 3 meters per second, let's do it. Okay, we're free, we're away, we're about to explode stuff. No, we're free and away. So this has got a bunch of, I mean, all sorts of things on it, but mostly reaction wheels and RCS. A little worried about how long the batteries are going to last on it, but we'll find out. I should have no, I've got all the nitrogen here. Okay, let's see what happens if we try and point in the direction we want to point. Is this even going to take the right amount of control? I think it might. The real question is, do I have enough oomph in it to slow my escape down? Again, it might. Oh, I think it's going. He tied in the deep end with bricks tied to his ankles. Yeah, but I was fairly sure I knew how to swim like that. Okay, we're going to try and bring this down to a 0 speed, ideally without running out of fuel. Oh no, we're going to run out of fuel, aren't we? 0.7, 1.6, I actually don't know. Gotta try and keep up with this as we move around. Now I'd like to start going in this direction. Not quite here. We're getting there. We're getting there. I don't know how I'm going to stop and move and do all the things I need to do. I need to reposition myself with just SAS. That's what needs to happen here. Oh, we might have got to a bit of a tedious point of the stream. I'm not about this. Not about this. Even with all the swimming and it's spinning, we're swimming upwards. I like to think so. I like to think so. Okay, let's just bring these markers in line here. Now, we've got a long way to travel, and there ain't no way we're going to do 9 kilometers at 1 meter per second. But at the same time, there's not much else we can do. So I'm just going to start drifting. Okay, it's not quite worked the way I wanted it to. I was like, I'm just going to push my way towards them and see at what point we get closer. But I feel like that's not worked out well for us. So I'm going to wait until we're back on the other side of the orbit. Well, we should be back down to low numbers. Okay. No, not again. Okay, well, fingers crossed, guys, that we make it through this. Surface, point forwards. It's going to change our orbit relative to them, and that's... yeah, it's not great, look. These numbers are getting bigger. Where are they? Can I get rid of this? Thank you. Not quite worked out the way I thought it would. But I think we can just head through the atmosphere. Oh, hit the microphone. 130. Okay, we're on the way back up. 0.9 meters per second, crossing 9 kilometers is about 2 miles per hour. Probably about right. Probably about right. That's why I thought I'd let orbital dynamics do some work for me. It didn't. It was bad. I am a little unsure as to why we're getting so far away. Wait, we want target. We want to slow that down. Like 7. What's the... wait, where did he go? Wait, where did he go? Too far away to even see. That is unfortunate. Are we really that far away now? It's like full 90-degree burn. Gah! Well, you know what I said? If we're still floundering around, a half hour left to go with the stream, go to the Space Center. If brute force is not working, you're not using enough of it. Let's go. We're going to have to set the Goliath booster up as a sub-assembly. We're going to have to get the entire ship back together. I'm going to use the most ridiculous methods. If my stream loads. Okay, this thing. Whatever. Open up. Do we have the full version of the craft here? The Jupiter 1 core. Do we not just have Jupiter 1? Okay. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. We're going to come up here. Break these bits off. Break these bits off. And this bit. And this bit. And this bit. Then we make that the node. And we come over to the sub-assemblies. Ooh. Oh, we got a side tank already there. I'm gonna rename this one to nuclear side tank. Because I feel like that's probably better. Yeah. And we open. Where you gone? How does one alphabet? Oh, it's so much scrolling. Get rid of this and get rid of this and get rid of this. Okay, so we're back down to what I would consider basics. I want to leave that there. I'm going to leave that there. That way, this way. That's the one. All right, and then we just kind of stick this here. No, like that. Okay, we've got a good launcher here. Nuclear core, Jupiter core 1. I'm just gonna save this like this. Now let's see if Goliath is ready. I feel like Goliath needs a little bit of. I'll save it here. Okay, that's fine. Goliath. Any moment. And oh wait, we know this. Some of the other things that I explored around in the background. Look at that giant cone there. That was fun to have a play with. We got like a rover launcher there. Maybe we should go back to the moon at some point. Moon was easier to get to. Any moment now. Okay. So, hopefully, I should be able to come in here. I almost feel offended by how uncolored this is, but, you know, we'll figure it out. Reroute down to here. And this comes off. And we open. We'll save and continue. Current game. Jupiter 1. Oh, I didn't want to load away to. Open. Can we merge you? Okay. Now the real question is, can I get it under the no. I'm gonna take those engines off. They're in the way. They're causing me issues. They're stopping me get the bit that. Oh, we got a blue circle of death. Oh, don't crash the game. Too many parts. Okay. All right. Get out of there. Put you under there. Okay, it's working. Man, the lag already. Well, I don't think lag is right, but like latency between me moving my mouse and stuff happening. How many of these do I want? I kind of want it just 4. No, am I not allowed? Is it like, no, you've got to have... 3, 4. Yeah, there we go. I'm just going to put them there for now, and we'll tweak them into a more appropriate place. Okay, so this should just do it in 1. Now, should is a big word. Well, I think that is local. Okay. Alright, I see many ways that this is going to fail, but who wants to put their bets down on how it's going to fail? I am more than happy to hear it. I think these aren't needed. I think they're just for docking. Oh, have I done? No, I didn't do it bad. I thought I'd got one in the wrong place there. And also these were for the Kerbal engineer that we can't use anymore. Okay, so now aerodynamic. This is going to be sins against aerodynamics, but I'm using it anyway. Wait, where's the colourable fairing bit? Is it payload? Is it actually payload? Why did I think it? Yeah. Why did I think it was aerodynamics? Bam! All right. What's that one? Okay, that cannot be there. That's not right. Man, I do not know which stage is which. Let's go with that for now. Did I just save Jupiter? Oh, alright, it's fine. We're going. Thank you very much, Castle Racing. I gained a sub. Sucker for the RSS content. Thank you. Appreciate a cheeky like if you got one as well. That would be incredibly helpful for me as we close in on the last moments of this mildly stressful. I don't know. I think we're gonna have to. If this doesn't happen this time, we're just gonna go drop a rover on Mars or something. We'll run away with our tails between our legs and go do something else. I will think longer and harder on an orbital construction solution of some description. Like how do I do it? Well, thank you very much. Thank you. Is this going to explode already? Who have we got on board here? I was feeling the explosions. Alexi Ice, nice. Listen. I mean, we're just obviously going to let this play out. Oh! Wait, where's Earth gone? Oh, and we're off. Okay, it did a thing. And that's quite a debris cloud. So have we got the FAA on speed dial here? I mean, I'm definitely going to have to report some endangerment to some snails or something. There ain't no way that this is going to go down well with Greenpeace. Like, I've been trying to keep them on my side, and now here we are dealing with this. Okay, there's really only one thing I can think to do to that, and that's just like raise the whole thing up a bit and see what happens. Not the lesser spotted crested newt. Oh no! How are we ever gonna know if our well water is clean? Is that no? That's what crested newts are about, right? You found one in the well, you knew it was good drinking water. Oh, I don't think my PC likes me right now. Here we go with a bit of a load time. Let's open the mech. No, I can't. Ooh, white screen. Perhaps go back and watch that explosion again. Oh no, we're in. We're in. Oh no, yes. The chillest of musics. For how much craziness goes down, they're just like, yeah, smooth jazz. I can't. Where's the marker? That was like shift click. Oh, I need to scroll. Oh, this is it. This is the maximum that I'm allowed to scroll out. Okay, now how far am I allowed to scroll up? Is this too big? Wait. Oh no, we're fine. We're fine for the moment. I was starting to think that I wasn't actually allowed to scroll up anymore and stuff. Okay. Still worried, but here we go. Saying you want me to blow up how many parts? That's the problem nowadays. Everyone's expecting more work for less time. I mean, where's the AI for this? Trained 1,000 tensor networks for 17 billion hours just so I can render an explosion a little bit quicker. I mean, I'd be down if they did that. I would totally be down. Is it going anywhere? Are things happening? I'm just believing at the moment. Like there's like look at this. There's movement. There's movement. Okay. Drops down. Drops up. Yep, dropping up. You heard me. All right. I'm not terrified yet. Maybe I should be, but not yet. I do not want to walk 15 hours with this. Wait, 15 hours is almost totally out of phase though, right? Yeah, look at that. Alright, 15 hours, let's go. Oh, no, not like that. Oh, not like that. Oh, please, anything but that. Ooh, look at it go. We gonna touch the floor? No. I mean, did we wait till we're at 0? Touch the floor. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I just wanted to accelerate some time, man. And now we are hurtling around. Look at this. Let's recover. Well, I kind of just wanted to recover it, but pressing the button, 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 pressing that button a lot. Pressing. There's bound to be a moment where it will let me, right? How about if I just space center? I don't think it's going to let me while I've got this many forces underway on my craft. Dropping 5k on a 490 just to see a rocket explode. I mean, maybe 2.5. No, I don't think it was that much. So my plan is to revert back, go to the tracking station, do this. Because the moon is roughly in line with the planets, which Earth's equator is not. Yeah. And then we could just go back to the craft on the pad. Which I'm sure will have lost some boil off and stuff like that. But you know what? I'm just going. I'm out of here. Got to spend 2 days in orbit anyway. No, I'm not waiting. I want to watch this thing go off. Where are you? There you are, standing by to launch. Oh man, this is like nippy in comparison. Okay, well, what are we looking for? Is like Venus 2 or like anywhere around on this level here, right? Do we have? Oh, it doesn't let me do the thing there. Okay, so I'm just going to assume that this one, this one, is roughly. Why did we never send it? I'm still not sure why we didn't send this one. This roughly in line for the planets. So if we just move so that Jupiter 1 over there lines up with Venus 2. No. Delete on close. I'm not doing you now. Go away. We're gonna have another one in a moment. There it is. Delete on close. Be gone with you. It's like, but you wanted me to tell you. I was like, yeah, thanks. We're good though. Wow, it's a distance out. Okay, that's Venus 2 there, right? Okay, let's jump back into Jupiter 1. I do not have Principia. I would actually, maybe at some point we will move into the Principia world. I'd love to go to the Lagrange points. In fact, that's it. That is the sum total of all I want to do with Principia. I want to build a JWST, a James Webb, or something like that, a space telescope, and just take it out there. Build a giant sunshade. Go to the L1 point. Cool the Earth down. Take a giant magnetic shield producer and put it at just the right place in front of Mars to shield it from the solar wind and start re-terraforming it. Why aren't these mods in Kerbal? It would take quite a bit of it. I've also had an idea for another one that would be kind of cool. Don't you want to be like an ore trader or like a commodities trader of some description, where you take off with a bunch of cargo from Kerbin and you fly it over to Juno, trade there for some more fuel and some other stuff, right? Whatever that other stuff is, and take it to I don't know, Dres, and do some long-term trading, right? Are we going to wait for this to settle down, or am I just going to go? We're about an hour off of the window. But I think I'm okay with that. You want to do a Mr. Bird? That's the one. That's the one. Warp. No warp yet. Okay, can't wait. Warp. Time warp stopped. Cannot move. Okay. What if we're here? Warp. Oh no. Wait, why did it go up so high? Why did it go up so high? The game hates me. The game actually hates me. Thankfully, we just get out and get back in. But like, oh my gosh, why? I think we broke the pad. We are not. Woo! We manhold it. We're off. We're going. Never going to stop me. Oh, actually. Currently moving at the just over the speed of light. 3. No. This is meters per second. If this was kilometers per second, it would just be over the bit. So 100th of the speed. No, 10th the speed of 0.1 of the speed of light, something like that. We're off. We're going. We're never stopping. That was my plan all along. No, it wasn't. Oh, that's a straight line. That literally never coming back. All right, well, saluting you, sir. Try again. Try again. What I don't like is the fact that we've got to sit through all these loading screens. It's literally taken us half hour just to get this ship on the pad. Yeah, okay. That's this one. Can we do this? Repair the facility. What do I literally have to clear all of these out before you'll let me fix it? Now that is sad. There's a lot of stuff here. You're gonna make me click all of these. I wish there was a clear the KSC mod. I think there is. I think there is. There definitely used to be one with LMP, the multiplayer mod, because people would leave that around. Yeah, what 0.1% of the speed of light? Yeah, sounds about right. And yeah, pretty fast, right? We'll try better for a speed of light drive later. Maybe at some point we will actually install the Alcubierre drive. I don't know whether RO supports it. I can't click here anymore. Wait, we'll be back. Wait. We're coming back in. Then my PC just like clear all the files out of its memory or something. I don't know what it's going to do, but I hope it does it. Okay, we're back. Okay. Resume. Stream. 18 flights in progress. We should probably try and trim that number down at some point. If there's too many things out there, then Kerbal will try and run them all and fall over on its own face when it can't handle 17 billion bits. I wonder how many triangles is. Anyway, no. Side thoughts. It's been a rainy day here in Wales, which, you know, it's kind of normal. Repair that, thank you. Is that now usable? Oh, it's done the whole, let me show you all the stock parts, which is terrible because most of them can't actually be used here. What am I looking for is the Jupiter one. Dean Wright, sounds like our man. I'm just gonna go. I'm not even gonna try and get closer to our window. I'm gonna burn extra fuel on the way. The current goal is to put this one in orbit for Jupiter. Wow, for a window to go to Venus to then go to Jupiter. Not Venus, Mars, and then go to Jupiter. Gotta hit that flyby, right? Gotta hit that flyby. Please work. Oh my god, the loads. No, yeah, just what? So the ship that we were gonna build in orbit. I went, you know what? I've got this ridiculous booster. I just kind of sit around, not doing much. With clusters of 64 engines on it and things like that. I don't know whether MechJeb can even fly this thing. 5, 4, 3. I've got a 2. Counting time. 1. Blast off. I pressed the button. Oh, what did it do to my camera angle there? We are away. Alright, prepare thyself for a slideshow. There should be more than enough to lift this. That was kind of the whole point, right? Now I'm like, wait, was my mass simulator not heavy enough? Because that would be hilarious. It looks like my mass simulator wasn't heavy enough. Oh, okay, found the bit that I'm looking for. Oh, what is this? I have been lied to every step of the way. I have been bamboozled. I feel terrible about what's going on here. I mean, 8.5. How long do you reckon until it even gets close to 1? I mean, are we in the middle of exploding? Is that what's going on here? I'm trying to figure out what is even happening. We've got some nice ground effect going on. I feel a bit like bruh about this, honestly. I'm like, oh. But we put so many engines underneath this. This is literally the maximum thing I could get into orbit. Dare I don't think it's actually going to accelerate to ×2. I don't think my PC has the clock cycles to be able to handle it. Oh, I heard some explosions. Here we go. Though honestly, I've made a mistake beyond that. Because that middle stage probably didn't want to be there. That middle stage was for the mass simulator. Is it really complaining about ullage? Was that really complain? Out of everything. You're right. Let's take some stuff off. Let's take some stuff off. It's also, whilst it's loading, give me a moment. I'm taking my headphones off. And I'm back with some liquids. My PC has been warming this room up so much. It's better. I would say that went swimmingly, but I think it might have broken my game. It's not doing nothing. Why are you not doing nothing, mate? Come on. I believe in you. There we go. Brilliant. What I'm going to do is first zoom out a bit, because wow. Is actually take this middle stage out, because we don't need it, and I forgot that we didn't need it. So like this. Oh wait, I need to leave that there. That there. Okay, less FPS drag. Still a ridiculous delta V, but more importantly, there's got to be some staging issues here. Okay, yeah, there is. So you come down here. And that pops. What we got at the top? Let's just move that a sec. Yes. I don't think that's right. These. Yes, this no. Okay, let's try that. That's better. Still unsure whether that's good enough, but you know, we'll try it. Oh yeah, I mean, should we go back to regular Kerbal at some point, and then I could just like own all over the game? We'll go to a highly modded Kerbal version. Kerbal, but with procedural tanks. Oh mate, I'd be like, here's my interplanetary vessel. I just kind of want to like groan in solidarity with my PC. Just like, it'll do it. It'll do it. Okay. Of course, with a little bit of helping hand, putting us so high up. What do you reckon now? Do we have a 4.1? We'll see. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The 5 seconds takes a while at this rate, but here we go. Press the button. Tell me that we've got a to-weight ratio of over 1. That's less than last time. We just took a whole bit off. Has something happened to my solid boosters? Have they scaled with my craft or something? Because literally I took a whole section out and we've got the same to weight ratio here. Thrust to weight ratio. Something's happened, right? Can anyone else make that make sense? All the engines are on. Can't see them. No, yeah, no, I didn't. You know how it's like the game hates me? I think the game might actually... You've broken the game so hard it can't handle maths anymore. The problem, the number is probably random. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. I know roughly how I want to fix this. But will my hard drive let me after... Well, I don't know. Is it hard drive? Is it memory? Let's pull up my task manager here. Do you think anything is actually currently maxed out? I don't. No, my memory's doing pretty well, actually. We're at 70%. We're using 25 gigs right now. Ooh. Hard drive wearing... Well, no, my hard drive's barely touching anything. My CPUs are just like yawn. My GPU, only half use. 50 degrees, though. Ooh. Hello, how's it going? So, we should have... If I scroll out... Look at those tiny nozzles down there. What are they about? What are they about? Let's bring this down here. It's not gonna let me. It's not gonna let me. Actually, it's not letting me. What? Any idea why? What? Not to put too fine a point on it, but what? What's going on here? Why can't I control let's shrink everything down. Okay, now what is it that's causing troubles here? Look, this. Something keeps popping up and disappearing. It also keeps opening and closing that nozzle. Are you guys seeing that? Ooh, that burns, guys. I'm sure you can imagine. This is kind of somewhat... Can I turn the deflection? I can turn deflection on. Can I turn deflection off? Okay, what if I just do this? Whatever this procedural parts thing is doing here, it's kind of annoying. This worked so fine earlier, and now, just out of nowhere... Oh. No, it's done something. Well. I think indeed we may actually have to call it ourselves. I really actually wanted to take this up and through. Unless you can be bothered to sit through a game restart, I'm not sure what else we can do, and I'm not sure I can be bothered to sit through a game restart. So I think with that, I'm going to once again be like, really, is this game beating me again? I think it might have. I will see you next time, where hopefully we just launch with this. I mean, I literally just don't understand why it's done the things that it has done. Yeah, I'll see you next time when we're going to pick... another target. I don't know. You tell me. This is bugging me. This is bugging me a lot. We're gonna figure it out. Yeah, no. I will see you guys next time. We will think hard on it. It's really bad. Like, I am sweating mostly from thinking more than anything else. And I'll see you then. When we're gonna do that. Thanks so much for sticking with it, guys. If I do see you next time, I'm just gonna have that thing in orbit. I mean, I will see you next time, but if it's this mission, I'm just gonna have that thing in orbit. I'll see you then. When we're gonna do that. Bye.